Hey everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Pink Venom by Blackpink. And welcome to the video. I'm sure people who are watching this have been waiting since the release. I'm so sorry it has taken me a while to get to this. There's really no excuse. I was just busy, and then I got COVID because of some of the live events that I had to work over the past few weeks. And so, I'm better now. As you can tell, my voice is still a little gone, but I'm good enough to work. So we're here. We're checking out Pink Venom. I'm very excited for this because I really enjoyed the album. It was, one of my favorite releases that year. It was awesome. And I am very much looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us this time. Now, before we actually get into today's release, real quick, guys, if you enjoy our content and you would like to support the channel, well, consider visiting our Patreon. Over on our Patreon, we do bonus content. When Blackpink releases their new album, we're going to be doing a listening party for it, for that over on our Patreon. There's also going to be live stage reactions, dance practice reactions for Pink Venom, also on our Patreon. So if you want to check all that out with us, we also have some other Blackpink reactions. We reacted to the Blackpink documentary, 24365, Blackpink House, a whole bunch of other content. So if you want to support the channel and get bonus content, head on over to our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Simply just like the video down below and leave a comment. It would help us out, and make sure to subscribe down below. All right, let's get into the video. This is Pink Venom by Blackpink, and this is your form of therapy. Ooh, the chanting's cool. Ooh. Oh my God, this is incredible. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Wow, this is a long song. Oh wow, no, it's not. We're only 2:30. Wow. I bring the pain like That was incredible. And immediately, just me saying that, there's going to be a ton of people that are going to switch off. That's totally fine. I like to have something I have been trying really, really hard is to go into everything with as much of a neutral mindset as possible. And listen, people were setting this up for failure. Just like even like the people around me, literally only my friend Des is like the only person I knew that was into it. And I was even getting people's comments saying, we need to hear your real honest opinion. My real honest opinion, this is what I have wanted for Blackpink's sound for like a really, really long time. And if you're not into that, that's totally fine. But it's very, very hip hop based. And my favorite part is it's like 90s hip hop based, from like the Biggie lyric references to how there was an actual 90s like rap break in the second verse, to how that entire section is shot. And it was kind of infused with a little bit of the original YG flavor. The original, I'm talking like when Teddy, person who writes Blackpink's music, when he was in YG, when he had his K-pop hip hop group, even though they were a K-pop hip hop group, they were just straight up a hip hop group. And Pink Venom, especially after listening to the album, I have really, really been wanting to hear Blackpink do like a very heavy hip hop song sprinkled in with that Blackpink sort of magic. Like what if you like really like took like a very hard hip hop concept and just gave it that just K-pop touch up? And I feel like Pink Venom did that. I really, really like Pink Venom, and I'm sorry if people were wanting me to not like it, but I love it. It's quite literally, I'm trying to think back to every Blackpink release, and I'm talking video release. I think this is the only Blackpink release that, let's say starting, because like I liked all of their old stuff. I definitely like some of their more recent stuff. It would take a couple listens for me to get into something like Kill This Love or Ice Cream. But Pink Venom, I think, is like my instant like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. I think, I don't know, it's been a really long time since I have personally listened to a Blackpink video release and loved it immediately. And I know that a lot of people are kind of arguing about it, but I'm sorry, I'm in the camp of loving it. So let's go ahead and check this video out again, because I think what's more important than this being one of my favorite Blackpink releases, I think this is my favorite Blackpink music video. That's just me. For my personal flavor, my personal interests, I think this is my favorite Blackpink music video so far. We have to remember, this is only a pre-release. We still have the whole title track. But, you know, if I don't like the title track, I'll let you know if I don't like the title track. But so far, I'm loving this. So let's talk about this video. Just the very cool setup. This very cult-like setup with the traditional Korean element thrown in. But also, I love, like, they threw an LED panel under Jisoo. And it's, like, I think sending out, like, these pulses. Yeah, that's really, really cool. Now that is money, my friends. Oh my God. That is such an interesting transition. She literally says kick in the door, and the first thing that comes in are she literally crashes through a wall. And I love how the fangs here, like, they look both like fangs and like tusks. That's really interesting. But wow, this is such a dope shot. Ooh. The outfit, badass. That top line right there, that melody, that's from something. I'm pretty sure that's sampled from something. It's because it's super familiar. They really like to do like these black sludge scenes with Rosé a lot. I think they did that in Lovesick Girls as well. Okay, so the chorus. Would love to know, hey man, this is a hate-free zone. Please, everyone, let's try to have a civil discussion. Please let me know. How do you feel about that chorus? How do you feel about that chorus? For me, honest opinion, from the first listen, I love it. It kind of gives it a very interesting balance to the song. It's a very heavy song. It's a very hip-hop heavy song. And I mean, it's pretty savage. It's Blackpink. It's not a Pink song. It's not a Black song. Like literally, it's a Blackpink song. You know, I remember very early on in Blackpink's career, that was how people talked about and labeled their songs. Oh, this one's more pink. This one's more black. But this is truly, I think, Blackpink, where you take a very heavy, intimidating, powerful beat, but then you add like something very light, something very catchy, maybe sounds even a little bit prissy, but I love it. And so because it subverts your expectations like that, I mean, one, I do like a good anti-drop, and I think it works as a great anti-drop. And two, I, again, love how different they actually are. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Oh my God, Lisa looks incredible. I love her hair. Ooh, but then we have to talk about this whole section with Lisa and Jennie. Ah, wow. Wow, this is incredible. Especially like that winding synth sound. This is where I really, really got a flashback to, wow, this sounds like 90s hip hop. This actually sounds like what OG YG used to sound like, what I grew up listening to. I really enjoyed that. And even the way they shot this portion, the way they shot this section with the purely wide angle camera. And I actually talked about this in a video recently before, but how shooting into a corner in a room, it kind of gives the room more depth. What I like that they're doing here is they're achieving that same effect, but outdoors by shooting against the corner of a building. And they're using that as like their midpoint, but they're like slightly off center. So it also gives them that kind of like rugged, edgy look. It kind of throws you off balance. With that wide angle look, it's a straight out of 90s hip hop video. Very, very well done. Like, I feel like it's not even like a music video inspired by like a 90s hip hop concept. This is straight out of the 90s. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta listen to that entire thing all over again. Ooh. Thank you for letting Jennie and Lisa out. I have needed to hear that for ages. God, that was incredibly, incredibly powerful. I dig it. Oh, I feel like Blackpink also, something that's a staple in one of their videos is they love to do very, very, like at least one flat, really flat set. Very little depth of field, pressed up very close to the set wall. I feel like I've seen Rosé have a setup similar to this before. But it's, I don't know, it's become a very signature look. Oh my God, wait, that's still an is that an LED wall? Oh my God. Okay, so you've got like this carving right here. That's a TV behind her, guys. Or a monitor, a TV monitor. It's an LED wall. That moon is literally moving behind her. If you notice the shadow moving. And you can actually see the distortion of the pixels a little bit on the moon in like the far shot. You can tell. That's actually, wow. They're really, really flexing their budget in this video. They're doing some crazy things. Woo! Badass look. Oh my God, Rosé too. I love this look for her, by the way. The bun hair with the rocker black and gold guitar look. Oh my God. Such a great look for her. Also, I'd like to ask a question for any Blackpink fans. You know, I'm not going to pretend like I'm the biggest Blackpink fan in the world. I'm more so watch these casually, but I noticed that there seems to be like a very similar follow through with a lot of their music video sets for the past few comebacks, I would say. But quite literally, almost, it feels like, is Pink Venom a sequel? Like, do they actually have a storyline through some of their videos? You know, there was that one music video where Jennie was wearing the all red. You could interpret that that's a continuation of that. I don't know what this reminds me of, but I feel like I've seen Rosé in like a similar setup like this before. Was it Kill This Love? Maybe it was like she was like in a thorny bush, or is it purely just how Blackpink shoots their videos, or they have just a really hard video identity style? Or is there like a story? I'm just wondering, because if there isn't a story, and only really hardcore Blinks will know, like even this scene right here, it gives me very, very, very familiar tones from some of their past music videos, two of their previous music videos. And so, yeah, I'd love to know. Oof. Oh my God. Wow. Ooh. 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 Oh, wow. This was a really cool sequence of shots. I mean, one, just like the cut between the B-rolls, I thought were really, really cool. But not even that part right there. Rosé's part. Yeah, like there's a lot of really cool, these really cool buildup of the B-roll makes it seem like something epic's gonna happen. But then I love how, and this is something YG does a lot of, they're closing the set in on Chizu. And I love that. That's so cool. YG tends to do a lot of practical effects and a lot of like practical type of stunts stuff. So that's really cool. Oh my God, Rosé looks like such a badass queen. Oh, I love her rocker look. It's so perfect for her. Ooh, wow. Wow. I will say, I'm not saying I'm like completely 100% it's the best song in the entire world. I'm just saying, for me, I think it's my favorite, just off the cuff Blackpink release. Listen, you know, I think I would give it like a 9 out of 10, really. Like, it's just close to being like a perfect song. I think for me, I always love like a good, more so lyrical, very melody driven outro. So I've always been like very 50-50 on like the big chorus outros. Like maybe if there was like maybe one extra section of like someone singing, either Rosé singing over the Ratata part or Jennie or Lisa rapping over the Ratata part, that I feel like, you know, it's a minor complaint really. Like I have really nothing negative to say about this because I friggin' loved this comeback. This comeback was awesome. And well, actually, no, this isn't even the comeback, right? This is just the pre-release. So I think it's their biggest video yet. I mean, even the scale of it, even like this last shot right here, what I love the combination of is it looks like something out of Star Wars. You've got like this tropical jungle set, and then you've got literally the indoor car garage right here that you're seeing. Like, what is that? Like, that's the inside of here. Yeah. That's so dope. Like, that's a actual physical set that they did. They're like, all right, we shot in there. Now let's move out. You have to understand, from a music video set production standpoint, this is as big as you get. No CG, no CG backgrounds. It's all practical production. Blackpink has ascended to global Hollywood level. But the thing is, it's not just luck, but they were prepared. Like, by the time they got there, they were prepared, because this is what YG's brand has always been known for. YG has always handled their music videos in a way that's kind of like a little bit more traditional, whether it's their hip hop sound, they like the more old school hip hop sound. And so does their filmmaking techniques. Their filmmaking style is a little old school. They're still, in fact, one of the few, I think, K-pop labels and companies that still hold on to that old K-pop music video style. This style of K-pop music video is dead now. It pretty much is. Very few groups incorporate like 90% real set videos unless they're forced to, right? Because they can't afford it. By the way, and make it look at this level. There are plenty of non-CG videos, but I'm talking about a monumental, big comeback, millions of dollars at stake. This level of production, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I give it a 9 out of 10 for the song. The video, honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. For me, hey, maybe I'm just more of a Blackpink fan now than since the album, because I have watched a lot of variety stuff and I've listened to a lot of Blackpink, and I have definitely become way more of a fan of Blackpink since the last comeback. Perhaps it's that, or perhaps this truly is my favorite Blackpink like video release song yet, and perhaps it truly is my favorite Blackpink video release yet. I don't know, but I think I'm being as pretty non-biased as possible. I really like it. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know, what did you guys think of Pink Venom? I even had one friend who, they're like, yeah, I love the song, but I gotta admit, it took me like 3 listens to like the chorus. For me, like, truly, I like the chorus off the bat, off that listen, but I can totally see why it's off-putting, or why some people might be surprised by it, and why it might take an adjustment period. So I'd love to know, what were your thoughts when you first listened to it? Guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and review of Pink Venom. I said Venom. By Blackpink. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to support the channel, please remember you can visit our Patreon. Our Patreon's, well, the only way we make money. We don't make any money on our reaction videos. All the AdSense revenue, any ads you see goes straight back to the label and the distributor. So really the only way to help keep our channel afloat, we can't keep doing these regularly unless we have some financial support. So Patreon's the best way to do so. As I mentioned, we have had numerous Blackpink reactions on there. You can check out our upcoming listening party when Blackpink has their comeback. But we also have a lot of variety reactions like Blackpink House or 24365. So you can check that all out with us over on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Simply just hit the like button down below over here, leave a comment. Helps us out tremendously if you do. You can go ahead and subscribe down below as well. You can check out our other videos over here. Actually, the subscribe button is going to be right here. We're going to have a button for you. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.